Ladies and gentlemen, several days ago I was fortunate enough to meet Tamara Holder, who, as you all know, is a Fox News contributor and has a very strong and passionate feel for the state of Israel and the U.S.-Israel relationship.
Thank you all for being here for the Congressional Tribute to the United States-Israel Security Alliance. And that's why we are gathered here today, thanks to all of you, Republicans and Democrats together. The annual appropriations bill provides funding to Israel for its short-range Iron Dome, the mid-range David Sling, and the long-range Arrow missile defense systems. You all are saving Israel's lives.
May he who brings deliverance to kings and dominance to rulers, and his kingdom is the kingdom of all the world. May he bless God, preserve, help, exalt, and uplift higher and higher all the leaders of the government and their advisors.
Additionally, Congressman Lamborn introduced an amendment to the National Defense Authorization Act instructing the Department of Defense to partner with the State of Israel in developing technology to detect underground tunnels. It is my honor to present to you, representing the 5th Congressional District of the State of California, the Honorable Doug Lamborn.
I have fought for David Sling, Arrow 2, Arrow 3 ever since then. But Iron Dome has been so important. If you come to my office, you'll see a replica of that missile that the lead engineer gave me from Rafael Systems because of my work in helping fund that. But Iron Dome has saved lives.
Congressman Mike Turner from the state of Ohio is the chairman of the House Armed Services Subcommittee on Tactical Air and Land Forces. He is a strong supporter of the U.S.-Israel relationship and has a long-standing commitment to Israel's missile defense systems.
That's my pledge. The United States and Israel will continue to work to advance technology that can apply both for Israel's security and the United States' security in a cooperative fashion in ways that I think can advance ingenuity and certainly both of our democratic institutions in peace. Thank you.
Congressman Rodney Frelinghuysen from the state of New Jersey is the chairman of the House Appropriations Subcommittee on Defense. Through his role as chairman, he has supported legislation providing $225 million for the Iron Dome missile defense system.
May I say to the other young people here, especially the young women, you're the hope for the future. So it's a pleasure to be here to accept this award.
After the Iron Dome was declared operational in April of 2011, the NORPAC mission blanketed Capitol Hill and urged congressional funding. We thank all the members here today for their unwavering support.
A strong Israel means a strong America, and a strong America means a strong Israel. It's a symbiotic relationship. From attending these events over the past few years, it is clear that Americans want Congress to help Israel defend herself.
Congressman Hal Rogers from the state of Kentucky is the current chairman of the House Appropriations Committee. In 2012, H.R. 4310 was passed, authorizing $680 million to the Iron Dome defense system between the years 2012-2015.
Our budget is getting smaller and smaller as time goes, and funding decisions are getting tougher and tougher. The Appropriations Committee and Congress as a whole have maintained our strong commitment to the strength and security of Israel.
Dina Hirsch is here with the Manhattan High School for Girls, and she's going to introduce one of my favorite congresswomen, Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
My name is Dina Herschel, and I'm privileged to represent Manhattan High School for Girls.
It's a special pleasure to be able to be here with all of you. Thank you, Ezra. Ezra Friedlander consistently makes sure that the Capitol Hill community understands how important it is that we remain vigilant. Yesterday, I had the privilege of joining the President's team in the White House Situation Room with some of my colleagues, as well as our U.S. Ambassador to Israel, Dan Shapiro, to discuss ways in which we can continue to ensure that Israel has all the technological and tactical capability that she needs to protect her citizens.
Let's start here with a round of applause for all of the students who are here, because, thank you, this is an honor, but it is fantastic to have them here, because frankly, with the BDS challenge and what we're up against on incitement, they're going to play a key role.
I would like to introduce Congressman Lee Zeldin, who serves as the co-chair of the House Republican Israel Caucus. As the only Jewish Republican in Congress, he has become the leading, one of the leading advocates of the U.S.-Israel relationship and alliance.
In order for our defense of Israel to not be a partisan issue, it requires Republicans and Democrats to remain steadfast in our support of Israel.
I myself last year was saved by Iron Dome. Congressman Mike Rogers from the state of Alabama is the chairman of the House Armed Services Subcommittee on Strategic Forces. As chairman, he has the unique opportunity to work closely with Israel on the Iron Dome short-range rocket defense system.
I have been honored to be the chairman of the Strategic Forces Subcommittee for the last 3 years and work to make sure that over that period of time, Israel was able to receive over $1.5 billion to help with things like Iron Dome, David Sling, Arrow 2 and 3. And I'm going back over there in the spring of next year to view those systems to make sure that they are getting what they need.
Without the Iron Dome, many more people will have lost their lives. Congress stands united with Israel not only in support of its Iron Dome defenses, but also in preserving Israel's security and ensuring the safety of its people.
It is therefore ever more important today that the Congress, that the President, that the American people speak with a clarity that cannot be confused. A clarity that if Israel is at risk, America is at risk. If Israel is attacked, America is attacked. And that we will respond accordingly.
I want to call up 2 inches from me, Mr. Stam, who, as I said earlier, is an expert in healthcare, and thank you so much for all of the contributions that you've made to America.
On behalf of MedReview, I am privileged to co-chair the Congressional Tribute to U.S.-Israel Security Alliance. Today I have the honor to introduce Congresswoman Nita Lowey from the state of New York.
During the last Gaza conflict, the Iron Dome achieved a 90% success rate at shooting down incoming rockets. I'm so grateful for your support. I'm so grateful for your activism. Together, we will continue to work to ensure Israel's security because it is in the interest of the United States of America and the entire free world.
We're focused on providing the funding and the authorization to get this system up and running. And also, as some of my colleagues pointed out, it provides jobs to people in Israel and in the United States. And I'm glad we were successful in getting more funding and support to this vital program.
So we spend over $3 billion helping Israel's defense. That's not charity. That is the best investment we make in America's defense.
With help from the United States, Iron Dome has saved countless innocent lives and prevented conflict escalations on numerous occasions. Congressman Peter Roscoe.
We know that we are very important for Israel, but you know what? Israel's very important for the United States of America.
I just want to thank my staff, Kaylee Cohn, Julie Weinberger, Hannah Levin. I guess a man is as good as his friends are. Yisrael Rosenberg, if you're here, wave your hand. And Chesky Blau, CEO of Eichlers.
We all know that at the moment we face a new level of problems that missile and missile defense really don't address at all. And we all realize that ultimately we're in the hands of the Almighty.
America must stand with Israel.
one of America's strongest allies. I introduce you now to Congressman Luke Messer.
There is no phrase that you can say when speaking in my district that unites people like the simple phrase, "We must stand with Israel."